You don't know about these abilities could leave you clueless when your dog is trying to warn you. And wait until you hear about the final point. It's a really scary one. But before we get into it, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. It really means the world to us. Now, let's decode the mystery of what's going on in your dog's world.
Number 11. Dogs can feel the Earth's invisible compass.
Did you know dogs might have a built-in GPS? Some scientists think dogs can sense the Earth's magnetic field using special receptors in their noses or eyes. That's why they often spin around to align themselves north-south before doing their business. This magnetic sense might also explain their incredible ability to find their way home, even across long distances. Next time your dog seems to aimlessly circle before settling, they might actually be aligning with the planet's invisible compass. Try watching their routine and see if they follow a pattern. It's their way of staying connected to the Earth. Number 10. Dog's night vision. Puts yours to shame. Your dog could probably see better than you during a midnight snack run. Thanks to a shiny layer in their eyes called the tapetum lucidum, dogs can reflect light back into their retina, making nighttime seem less dark. They also have more rods in their eyes, which lets them detect motion better in low light. This helps them spot a squirrel scurrying around even at dusk. So, don't be surprised why your dog seems completely unbothered on a pitch-black walk. It's because they're navigating with superhero-level night vision. So give them credit, they're not just guessing.
Number 9. Dogs can see UV light and secret patterns. Most people think dogs only see in black and white, but that's far from the truth.
Dogs can actually detect ultraviolet or UV light, which lets them see patterns and colors humans never will. For example, flower petals look like glowing signs to them, and certain markings on animals are clear as day. Even more fascinating? UV light helps dogs spot things like old stains or animal trails. So if your pup sniffs at something invisible, they're probably picking up UV details. You could try using a UV flashlight to see some of what your dog notices. Just be prepared to clean. Number 8. Dogs hear sounds you'll never notice. Ever wonder why your dog perks up at seemingly nothing? Dogs hear high-pitched sounds far beyond our range, including the squeaks of dog whistles or distant animal calls. This is why events like fireworks or thunderstorms can overwhelm them. Those sharp, intense noises hit their ears hard. Even everyday things like a mouse scurrying in the walls are crystal clear to dogs. If your pup seems anxious, try drowning out these frequencies with calming music. Their super-sensitive ears might just need a little break from their noisy world. Now, before we continue, we're curious about your thoughts. Which of your dog's unique skills has surprised you the most? Share your experience in the comments. And let's see if others have noticed something similar with their furry friends.
Number 7. Dog's movement radar is always on. Your dog doesn't just see you move, they feel it.
A special part of their brain processes movement, making even the tiniest twitch impossible to miss. Whether it's your hand reaching for a treat or a bug flying across the room, they're on it. This skill makes them amazing hunters and great at reading your body language too. If you're training your dog, remember they can catch even subtle changes in your posture, so consistency is key. They're always tuned in, so think of your movements as their secret signals. Number 6. Dogs are emotional superheroes. Your dog is like an emotional sponge, soaking up every vibe you give off. They can detect changes in your posture, voice, or even the chemical signals your body releases when you're stressed or happy. This is why they often comfort you when you're sad or get extra playful when you're excited. If you're ever feeling down, spend some quiet time with your dog. They'll pick up on your feelings and respond with love. Think of them as your built-in emotional support system, always ready to lift your spirits. Number 5. Dogs feel heat like superheroes. Your dog can feel your warmth even in the pitch dark. Dogs have heat-sensing abilities that let them detect body heat radiating from people, animals, or objects. This skill, inherited from their hunting ancestors, helps them locate prey or cozy spots to snuggle. They can even pick up changes in your body temperature, which might explain why they stick close when you're feeling unwell. If your pup keeps curling up near you, they might just be drawn to your warmth. To help them stay comfortable, make sure their bed is in a warm spot during colder months. Number 4. Dogs smell secrets you can't hide. Did you know your dog's sense of smell is up to 1,000,000 times better than yours? They can sniff out pheromones that reveal fear, aggression, or even attraction. That's why they often react differently to strangers. They're literally smelling emotions. Dogs also pick up human pheromones, sensing stress, pregnancy, or even illness. Think of their nose as a detective tool uncovering a hidden world of smells. If you want to bond with your pup, let them sniff around. It's their way of exploring and making sense of the world.
Number 3. Dogs see the world in their own colors. Most people think dogs see in black and white, but that's a myth.
Dogs can actually see blues, yellows, and shades of gray, giving them a limited but functional color vision. Their world might not be as vibrant as ours, but it's far from dull. This color perception helps them distinguish objects, especially in outdoor settings where blue skies and green grass create contrast. If you want to choose toys or accessories your dog will notice, go for blue or yellow. It's like waving a flag in their favorite colors.
Number 2. Dogs hear the Earth's secrets with infrasound. Have you ever wondered how your dog seems to know a storm is coming before you do?
Dogs can detect infrasound, low-frequency vibrations that humans can't hear. This lets them sense approaching storms, earthquakes, and even avalanches long before they happen. Their ears pick up these subtle waves, giving them a kind of sixth sense about the environment. If your dog acts restless or anxious out of nowhere, they might be responding to infrasound. Pay attention to their behavior. It could help you prepare for what's coming. Number 1. Dogs and the paranormal. Fact or fiction? Do dogs sense ghosts, or is it just our imagination? While there's no solid scientific proof, many dog owners report their pets reacting to things we can't see. Dogs might growl, bark, or stare at empty spaces, making you wonder if they're seeing something supernatural. One possible explanation is their heightened senses picking up faint sounds, smells, or even changes in energy that we miss. Whether it's a spirit or just a draft, your dog might be tuned into something you can't explain. If your pup's behavior spooks you, trust your instincts. But maybe keep the lights on just in case. Understanding your dog's amazing senses helps you connect with them better. But knowing what your dog can't forgive is just as important to keep your bond strong and avoid any lasting harm. So, watch our next video to learn more about the 15 things a dog will never forgive.